National Signing Day is the absolute worst day in sports. I don't really care, and I can't keep track of any of it, and all of it changes. So those are my five, and then that's also my literal last pick. I'll never take it.
Welcome into another edition of FanSided Draft Show. Sterling Holmes, Adam Weinrib, and Justin Freed doing something fun this time around. We're doing the best day to be a sports fan. That can be any sport, any day. The choice is up to you. Well, quite frankly, it's up to us, and you can choose who wins. How about that? That's how we're doing it this time around. So normally, Adam, he knows. Justin, I like to go third a lot because then I get the wraparound, and yeah, it's a little bit of a strategic move by me. I'll go first this time because Adam knows I've never gone first in this game. I will go first. Adam, you can go second. Justin, you can go third. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay. So my number one, I don't know, maybe you guys would have taken it. Maybe you wouldn't have. I'm going Masters Sunday. Masters Sunday to me is the day. Because it doesn't matter. Say you're a fan of the Giants. Well, you're not playing in the Super Bowl, so who cares? Let's say you're the Jets. You're not playing in the playoffs. Who cares? Let's say you're a fan of, I don't know, the Colorado Rockies. You're not in the World Series, but chances are you're a fan of golf, and chances are you're a fan of Sunday at the Masters. That's what I'm rolling with, Sunday at the Masters.
I know that I should pick a baseball day first, but I have plenty of very specific baseball days on my calendar that I don't know if they'll get selected for me to grab later. So give me the first day of March Madness. I love March Madness tip to tail, right? It's all great. In the week, I wish the first day were situated on a weekend. It's getting harder and harder to peel myself away from the workday. But when you go from the full first day slate to the second round, you feel the gap of games. When there's only one Louisville, Michigan State on at 2:45, you're like, what the hell is this? This event sucks, actually. There's nothing like the first day, that constant barrage, that deluge. You're up till 1 a.m. You're sweating out every minute. So give me that first day of March Madness.
You nailed it, dude. I was between that and Masters Sunday, and I knew I messed up. That's on me. That was a bad managerial performance by myself. Justin, you the next two.
Yeah. March Madness was never making it back to you. That was my pick as well. So I'm a little hurt, but that's okay. There's still plenty of good options. We're early in this draft. There's a lot of really good sports days out there. And honestly, I'm a little surprised that it's the third pick right now, and nobody has taken Super Bowl Sunday. So even though I'm a Jets fan, you called out both of our teams immediately, by the way. I'm a Jets fan. I'm never going to see the Jets in the Super Bowl, but that means I never have to work the Super Bowl to cover it as, covering the Jets. So that's okay. I get to enjoy it as a fan, enjoy it with friends, enjoy it with family. It's an American tradition. People think it should be a holiday. I agree. Give me Super Bowl Sunday as my first pick. That's easy one for me. Now the question is, which is my second pick? Because it was going to be Super Bowl Sunday. It was going to be first day of March Madness, and that's it. Draft would have been locked right there. But now I got to think of something else. And I think I'm going to stick with the NFL here, because I'm thinking of another family tradition, right?
Don't you dare. Give me
Thanksgiving Day. That's what I want. I want Thanksgiving Day. What is Thanksgiving without the NFL, right? This is a decades-long tradition. You're gathered around the television with your friends, with your family, more so your family, and you're watching NFL football. Give me Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, without football, just arguments. Come on now.
Who wants conversations about politics? That's not what we're looking for.
I've mismanaged this, like the Jets, basically, is what I am right now. Adam, your next pick. What are you going with?
Oof, well, you took two NFL days. You didn't even take my favorite day of the NFL season. We'll see if it makes it back to me, though, because I cannot get past my second pick without baseball. Give me opening day. Sterling made the great point that if your team's not in the World Series, doesn't mean as much to you. If your team's not in the Super Bowl, everybody's got hope on opening day. Not this year's, where there were 3 opening days and 6 teams didn't play till Friday, and the Yankees and Giants played on Netflix. Regular old opening day. Crack that cold beer, that craft beer, sausage and pep, chicken tenders, whatever you have, and watch your team play baseball, and then watch 15 more teams play baseball, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that was going to be mine. And again, I'm just getting sniped left and right. I will go season opener for the NFL because again, even if you are, let's say, a Giants fan, so I'll switch it up. Not hate on only one New York team. Sorry, Jersey team. Let's be real. You should be called the New Jersey Jets. You play over there in Jersey. I think the season opener of the NFL because even the Giants, they have hope. You can talk yourself into anything. Hope rings eternal. And then, of course, we see the actual games take place, but it doesn't matter because opening day, you still have a chance. So I will go season opener for the NFL. I will wrap around. You took home opener. Is that different? You took opening day for baseball. I was going to say home opener.
I think you could take that. I'm talking about like the curtain rises on the season, not your own team's game.
Correct. Okay, then I'll take home opener. I'll take the distinction of home opener. You get to go to the game, right? Not just sit back on my ass, getting horizontal and watching, my team most likely lose. No, I want to go to the game and watch them rip my hearts out in person. That's way more fun. I want to spend way too much money for one game and to see them lose. Come on. Give me the home opener for baseball.
All right. I need an NFL on my docket, and I'm happy to get one. I love Championship Sunday. Again, double games. You're talking about the way I enjoy March Madness. I like the fact that at the end of the first one, somebody's going to the Super Bowl and we're not done yet. Also, the unveiling of the championship gear for the first time. You see what the AFC NFC championship hats and shirts look like, and weather is usually involved here. Super Bowl, not so much. Championship Sunday, you might get a blizzard, you might get two. So give me that viewing experience. Also, you can go to brunch on the East Coast and then come back at 3:30 and watch the game. An ideal time for kickoff, and then once the first one's done, another one to bank. So give me Championship Sunday.
I like that. Justin.
Yeah, so I went two NFL ones to start. So I gotta diversify a little bit here. I gotta add something else. My second sport behind NFL, I'm a big NBA fan. So I don't know if I get the vibe from you guys that you guys gonna take NBA days, but let me just take the monopoly on holidays here. Give me Christmas Day. Give me Christmas Day with NBA games. So I got Thanksgiving Day, I got Christmas Day, and then I got Super Bowl Sunday. That's three essentially national holidays right there. I feel like I'm cornering the market there. And then because I got the wraparound here, let's I'm feeling like we're being a little too America-centric with some of our sporting dates here, right? There's a whole world of sports out there. And what worldwide sporting event is bigger than the Olympics? Give me Olympics opening ceremony. That's what I want. Less of a sports day because it's more so a celebration of sports than the actual sporting events themselves. But you get hundreds and hundreds of countries, all with their representatives who have poured heart and sweat and tears to represent their countries on the biggest stage of all. There's nothing more powerful in the world of sports than the Olympics opening ceremony. Give me that.
Strong. I like it. Way to think big picture, Justin. I'm proud of you. Adam, to you.
And your team can't lose the Olympics opening ceremony, which is great if your team is your country or if your team is the Jets. Either way, I have another baseball trickle down here that I can't avoid taking. This might be a me thing. I had a day I'll never forget. I got laid off from a job. I couldn't find a silver lining. And then I thought about it and I went, wait. Today's the first day of the MLB playoffs, and there are 4 games today. So I don't have to do anything but watch these all day. You can sense a theme with mine. You're just stacking sporting events. You're never moving. That first day of the MLB playoffs, when it basically goes like 1, 3:36, 8:30, and you really don't have to do anything else other than watch playoff baseball. Probably better if your team's not involved, especially now that we have the wild card rounds. Let's say your team got the bye in advance of the DS, and you get 4 wild card games in a row. Hard to beat that.
Yeah, that's strong. I have 2 back-to-back. I'm going to try and switch it up here and go a little college style here. So I'm going to go college football playoffs. College football playoffs, electric every year, especially on New Year's. Go up to a cigar bar. You can bring food in, get some beers. It's a great time. I love college football playoffs, so maybe that's a me thing too. But the same thing. You get back-to-back games. You get to have some fun. I'm going CFP. And then Selection Sunday. Selection Sunday. This year, as a Mizzou alum, was a little rough. Obviously, they lost in the tournament, but finding out that Missouri was going to play in St. Louis and they were a 10 seed and not the last 4 in, the electricity that surrounds if your team is or is not in, or at least if you know your team is in, the seeding proposition and where they're playing and who they're playing. Give me Selection Sunday. And by the way, they've done a great job with the Selection Sunday show. No longer is it drawn out. The second it hits that time, it is, we're getting into it. Let's roll. So I'm going CFP playoff and Selection Sunday to round out my 5. Adam, your 5th one.
Oof, I love Selection Sunday, and I loved it this year too when it went right into the World Baseball Classic. It fit all my specifications. NFL Draft Round 1, the day of the opening round of the NFL Draft, especially now that we're doing it on site. I love the city specifics. Give me that environment and give me, after the first 5 or so picks when it's a little less chalk, I find it really exciting. It's a fun content day. And then I'd also like to say National Signing Day is the absolute worst day in sports. I don't really care, and I can't keep track of any of it, and all of it changes. So those are my 5, and then that's also my literal last pick. I'll never take it.
By the way, leave it to a Jets fan to obviously have the draft in their top 5 because, again, they just have hope to go off of. They can't pick Super Bowl because, Justin, your last 2, last one. I'm bad at math. Justin, you wrap us up.
Last one. Yeah, listen, you're pulling on my heartstrings with the draft there too. That was on my big board. That was on my internal big board, but I already took 2 NFL. I gotta switch it up a little bit. Do you guys know what the sports equinox is? Have you heard that term?
I've heard of it. Don't know exactly what it is. Every time I hear about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And then I immediately forget the next day.
Okay. Well, sports equinox usually occurs late October, maybe sometimes early November. It's the day where all 4 major American sports leagues play at the exact same time. So you got MLB, you get NFL, you get NHL, and you get NBA. Give me the sports equinox. We are cornering the market on literally all 4 major American sports. And I think it's just, if the Olympic ceremony is the worldwide celebration of sports, the sports equinox is the American celebration of sports. So that's how I'll wrap up my draft.
Justin, that is very strong. By the way, even after my slow start, I think I picked up steam as it went on. I managed this as well as I could, okay? I did my best to try and throw the lefty versus lefty reliever in the game. That's what I was trying to do to make it out of my early slump. Let us know in the comments who won, Justin, Adam, or myself. Until next time, this is the FanSided Draft Show.